Hello everybody, welcome back to Math 1351, Chapter 12, Section 4, Homework. Alright, let's get started. Let's take a look at this stuff. Alright, the first one. Which of the following are always similar? Remember, the difference between similar and congruent is congruent, all the angles and the sides are exactly the same. Similar is they just have to have the sides have to be the same, or the angles have to be the same. Alright, so let's see this. Are any two equilateral triangles always similar? Remember, equilateral triangles, they have all the sides same. Yeah, just because all three sides are the same. So in this triangle, they're all the same. In this one, they're all the same. So yes, that's similar. Are two squares always similar? Same reasoning. Because the same sides. The four sides in this one are the same. The four sides of this one are the same. Two rectangles are always similar. Here's where we have a problem. Because in a rectangle, we lose proportions because the opposite sides are different lengths. So, no, because of all the sides could be different here. This one here we know it has to keep the same, they have to be similar in that case. Are any two rectangles in which one side is twice as long as the other always similar? Are any two where one side, so we have a relationship, we have a proportionality. You have, let's say it's one, let's say it's four sides, and this one has to be twice as long, so it's 8. That has to be the same as if this one's 8, this one's 16. So yes, those are going to be similar. Number 2. Determine whether the following pair of triangles, 1 through 4, are similar. If they are similar, explain why. Find the scale factor. This is what number we multiply one side to make it equal to the other side. The picture. I'll show you what that means in a minute. Other triangles, are they similar? Find. The figures are not drawn to scale. Okay. So in the first one, we have they're both 34 degrees here. They're both 68 degrees there. But those lengths are not the same. So here's the scale for this one. It's first and the second is 5 to 6. So the scale ratio is 5 to 6. The only thing, because the angles stay the same, the only thing changes is the length of the bottom part. Now we got to figure out which one is it. So angle ABC, angle DEF, a triangle is side angle side. Nope, we have side side. We have angle angle side. So it's got to be angle angle. So it has to be B. And the proportionality is 5 over 6. Number 2. What do we have here? The sides are proportional, but all they're really telling us is what makes this so is we have 2 angles. So it's not side, 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 because this side and this side are not the same. They are similar. Side, side, angle. No, because we have a side, angle, side, side, side. So it has to be angle, angle. And the ratio here is smaller, 4 over 8, which is 1/2. So it's D, and the ratio is 1/2. Scale factor, I should say, not the ratio. Or I could do 6 over 12. Number 3. Okay, now this is one angle, one picture is described in another. Let's see what they're giving us though. Since they're inscribed, the size, we can't say anything about the size because this length is not the same as that. This is not the same as that. But we do know that these have to be the same. So we have to use the angle postulate here. So now, what's the ratio? This one is 6 plus 2. The longer side is 8. The shorter side is 6. So 8 over 6 divided by 2. It's 4/3. 6 plus 2 is 8. And then over 6. Number 4. What do we have here? So opposite angles are congruent. So we have side, angle, side, side, angle, side. So we're going with side, angle, side this time. Because we know nothing really about the angles other than that these sides and that angle. Now that's going to be congruent. To which one though? But we can't do angle, angle, angle. So we do angle, side, angle, side. So we do SAS. And what's the ratio here? Well, it's easier to choose. We have 6 and 4, so it's 4 over 6, 2 over 3. And you may ask, okay, why is this one 4 over 3 and this is 2 over 3? Oh, because the smaller one's put inside the bigger one. We know this bigger one first came, and then the other one's it was inched close smaller. So the original one, then the final, with the final one. This one, left to right. That's why I used to do it. All right, number 3. Find the values of x and y. What do we know so far? So this, we know there's the angles, so those are going to be the same. So 10 and 15. If we take half of this one and add it, so it's 50% more to equal that one. So what does this one have to be when we double it? When we take half of it and add it to it. So this is 2x, that's 3x. Those are both raised by 5. So here's this one. This is 3x, this is 2x. So we have 3x 24. So x equals 8. So that's 3x here. Because this is 2x here, that equals 10. So x is equal to 5. So 5 times 2 is 10, 5 times 3 is 15. 3 times 8 is 24. That means this one is 2 times 8 is 16. So x is 16. Now y, same thing with the y. 2y equals 6, so y equals 3. 3y, so 3 times 3 equals 9. So y is 9. Because the relationship is this, it's 2 of these equals 3 of these. For proportionality or ratio. Draw a line segment AB, and then use a compass and a straight edge to separate this into 5 congruent pieces. So if we want 5 pieces, they have to be congruent. This is not going to be right because that's not. These, you can't have, those are the end pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's too many of them. And all all 5 pieces are not the same. There's only 4 pieces there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This has 6 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it has to be that one. And in the lecture, you see how to use ruler and straight edge, or compass and straight edge, to find multiple segments of a line segment. So yeah, so if you're looking for 5 segments, 5 ruler pieces, then you have to have 4 separators. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 5. Sketch 2 hexagons with corresponding sides proportional, but so they're not similar. Those are similar. Those are similar. So the only one we can have is the lengths of the sides can be the same. It's just that they can't look the same. Number 6. Find the distance D. That's D. Across the river. Assume that the triangles are similar and the ratio of D to 80 is the same as the ratio of 90 to 30. Okay. So the ratio of this is 3 to 1, or 1/3. So whatever we have here, multiply it by 3, we get that. So what do we have here? Multiply it by 3, we get that. So 80 times 3 is 240. 240 feet. Number 7. Draw similar but not congruent isosceles triangles. Remember, isosceles triangles have 2 sides that are the same, and the third side is different. Choose a pair of isosceles triangles that are similar but not congruent. Alright. Isosceles. Okay, this one cannot be right because there's a 90-degree angle. Those are the same lengths, so that's not right. Same thing with this one. There's a 90-degree angle. The sides are the same. This one has 90. This one doesn't have anything there, so that can't be right. So it has to be B. They have the same 90-degree angle. These 2 lengths are different size, and so is that size. So they're similar, not congruent. So the answer is B. Number 8. Given the segments length A, B, and C is shown, construct A, B, C. Construct a segment of length X so that the ratio of A over B is, of course, is similar to or equal to X over C. Okay, so what the ratio be the same? Let B, here's the construction. Let B and A be end to end on a side of an arbitrary angle. So here's our angle. Call the vertex A. So here's A. So the first one we have is B, and then A. It's A and B are end to end on the side of the arbitrary. Okay. The point between B and A, call the vertex of the angle A. The point between A and B is B, so call that B. And the end of A, we'll call that C. So here's B, here's C. So this is length B, and this is length A. They're lengths, not points. So from here to here is B, and from here to here is BA. Describe how to construct a segment of length X that satisfies the given proportion. Okay. On the other side of the angle, mark D such that DA equals C. So let's see, call that D, see if that works. connect B to D and draw a line through C and is parallel to BD. Call that E. So that length is X. There you go. Because now we have this proportionality is equal to this proportionality. So the answer is A, and we just drew it out. It's A. So these other ones wouldn't work because this wouldn't give us the same distance, or ratio, I should say. This is the same as the other one. Sketch 2 pentagons, 5 sides. Corresponding sides proportional, but also have not similar. Corresponding, that's not going to be it. They look the same. This is just rotated. Do something. So it has to be C. The corresponding sides are the same, but they're not similar. So that's it. All right. Good luck, everybody.